This is for the girl dads out there. Question: which do you feel more comfortable with? Do you when you're out in public with your girl or girls? Do you feel more comfortable bringing your girls or girl to the men's bathroom or the women's bathroom? It's a serious question. I feel uncomfortable with both, and I'm gonna explain why. So, with the women's bathroom, I feel uncomfortable because I'm a male. I can do the respectable thing, the considerate thing, knock on the door and give a warning that I am coming in with my daughter just to see if anyone's in there and let them know beforehand. Is everyone going to be understandable about that? No, they're not. That's what makes me uncomfortable about a woman's bathroom. A men's bathroom. The reason I feel uncomfortable with that is I don't want my daughter seeing men standing up and peeing. I don't feel comfortable with that. So, what is a girl dad to do? That's the tricky part. You may be thinking to yourself, why don't you try to find a family bathroom? That's not always the case because some public places do not have family bathrooms. Some of them just strictly have male and female bathrooms. That was a good thought, though. So, what are we supposed to do? You know, it's an uncomfortable thought, but it's reality. You're gonna be alone with your girls one day in public, and you have to make a decision. Your child has to go to the bathroom. What are you gonna do? Which one are you gonna take? Which one is gonna make you feel more comfortable? And some people will make this decision based on the cleanliness they feel of their gender and how their bathroom may look. So they may say, "Oh yeah, the men's bathroom is disgusting. We're not bringing them in there. I'm going to bring them to the women's bathroom," which may be true or not true. But when you do make that decision, another thought that came to my mind about just bringing them to any bathroom in general is checking that bathroom. Never sending your kids in a public restroom by themselves. There's no time or place to do that. I'm sorry. None. There's way too many stories of people hiding in bathrooms, waiting for unsuspecting victims to come in. There's just too many stories like that. Hiding in stalls, waiting for someone to come in. And then there's been cases where you're waiting, and then the person looks at their time and they're like, "Time out, something is wrong." And that person never ends up coming back out. There's been cases like that. So always check the stall before you ever. I'm not saying let your child go in there by themselves at all, period. But you should also, when you go in there, you should be checking that stall, making sure everything is right. That's just common sense to me. Like, you're not going in there by yourself. That's definitely not going to happen. And a lot of things are going on now. That now, the laws are changing. You have trans people. This is a sensitive topic. You have trans people able to go into the gender that they choose. So if it's a see, this topic confuses me because it's so you don't know, you don't want to disrespect anyone and their choices in life, but in my mind, whatever gender you were born, that's the bathroom you're supposed to go into. That's just my thoughts. But if you speak too loudly about these kind of topics, you can find yourself in a lot of hot water, right? So like I said, my thoughts are, if you were born a certain gender, you go into this bathroom. Just because you change genders doesn't mean you change bathrooms. Because anyone could be playing like, oh yeah, this is who I am now. That's fine and dandy because that's your choice. But how would you feel if you bring your little girl to the women's bathroom and someone is not quite transformed, or let's just say that they're not quite transformed? How would you feel? They're in the same exact bathroom that you just brought your girls to, but you can see clear as day they are not a woman. How would that make you feel? I'll tell you how it makes me feel. It makes me feel angry. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I wouldn't want my child in there with this person. Because in my mind, they're not a woman. So honestly, like I said, I respect everyone's choices, but there's just certain things, certain ideas that I have that are confirmed, and I can't go away from how I think in certain ways. I don't agree with everything. And I'm not going to agree with everything that's going on in the world today. I'll accept everyone of what choice they want to make, but there's just certain things that I can't think differently from the way I was brought up, if that makes sense. Anyway, guys, that's just another thought. And let me know how you guys are thinking about that, because the world that we know is changing even more as the world turns. It's not getting any better. There's things that are getting worse. Some things are getting better, but not a lot of things. So let me know your thoughts about that. Take care, guys.